Welcome back to Torah in 10. The deepest question each of us can ask is, who am I? Over these past few months, we have seen Jews, no matter how much or how little they connect to their Judaism, are suddenly the first to stand up against the atrocities of October 7th and the world's response. Why do you think this is? It's because the anti-Semites of the world have a superpower, one that we as Jews don't possess. When we forget who we are, when we forget our holy mission in the world, when we forget that we are part of the most unbelievable family, they remind us of who we are. We see such a stark contrast between the light of the Jewish people and those who want to destroy us. This is a defining moment of our history. Who are we? The struggle is real, but we're not alone in this struggle. In fact, there is a stunning example in our Torah from which to learn from. Moses, our teacher, shared this struggle. Well, who was Moses? A child hidden in a basket of reeds, found and raised by the daughter of Pharaoh and brought up in the palaces of Egypt. But the Torah tells us that Moses grows up and goes out to his brothers and sees their suffering. Moses knew that these were his brothers, raised as an Egyptian, but born a Jew. In Parsha Shemot, his identity crisis comes to a head. Moses sees the suffering of these people. He witnesses an Egyptian beating a Jew, and he looks all around and he sees that there is no one. What does it mean that he looks all around and sees that there is no one? Moses is struggling with who he is. Is he an Egyptian or is he a Jew? He decides at that very moment that he cannot be both. So he kills the Egyptian and buries him in the sand. Moses chose to bury that part of him that he no longer wanted to connect to in order to connect to who he was at the deepest level. What happened on October 7th and the world's response has shaken us to our very core. It has brought our Jewish identity to the forefront. Rabbi Ephraim Goldberg wrote in a recent article that the October 8th Jew must find his or her voice, not only in the voice to advocate, rally, and fight for the Jewish people and the Jewish state. The October 8th Jew must find his or her distinctly Jewish voice, a voice informed and inspired by authentic Jewish wisdom. Today, like Moses, we have seen the suffering of our brothers and sisters in Israel and cannot look away. We must also confront ourselves. Who are we? The answer is we are Jews. May we all live with Jewish passion, with Jewish pride, and Jewish practice. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom. Am Yisrael Chai.